So, hello guys and welcome back to our Dark Souls challenge run. We were here in the ruins of Anolondo. No, the ruins of something. Was it Anolondo? Ruins of Filing Shrine? Ruins below Filing Shrine? Is it the ruins of Anolondo? No, I don't think so. I'm actually not quite sure right now. But I assume you will correct me in the comments. So we have unlocked the shortcut here already, so we are on our way to the Four Kings, and we should have actually consumed one of the transient curses. Here it is, before we get hit by the ghosts all too much. Two are coming from down there, and there should be some spawning up here. We just want to skip those and hit our way here down to the... okay, no, that's actually not the right position here. There's an even shorter way. Since we already lowered the water level, we should be able to drop down here. Yep. Here on the wall, and then here. This leads us already quite a bit down the level. We have a Dark Wrath Knight down here. Oh man, okay. Not a great position for our huge club here. Nope. Down with you. Oh, not one hit. Okay, but that's fine. Two hit is working out with these as well. So we again skipped some parts of the level. I don't think it's too problematic since it's not really skipping any important enemies. We did skip a large ember or the giant ember or something. But I think we won't be needing it in this run here, since we are at this point kind of committed to finish the run with our Black Knight sword and the dragon tooth that we are wearing here. We will keep that up for another run. Okay, I don't want to die here. Let's heal back up. And maybe let's get rid of this Dark Wraith first before we go to the ghosts. Down with you. Oh, this time it was a one hit, right? 514 instead of 444. Something like that. Okay. So these skulls do explode when you stay close to them for too long. Okay, man, these ghosts are fucking annoying. Let's get away here for a second. Bring up. Yeah, these de-aggro relatively early. That's why it's kind of annoying here that we can't really go back for a second, recover, and then finish them. Because they always move back into the wall here. They should be coming. I think I saw them. Or not? Oh, yep, there's one. And there's the other one. So that's one. And down you go. Alright. Nope. Heavy hit. Bam! Okay, never mind. I actually thought it would stagger him. Let's try again. Down you go. Yes. So that'll be a heavy attack with so much force damage. Yeah, let's trigger these. There is some item somewhere here. Oh yeah, in this chest. A titanite chunk? Yes, alright. Another ghost. So... yeah, by the way, thank you very much for all the comments under the last episodes. So since I do pre-record a little bit, I couldn't react to everything early always. But yeah, now that I did a little break and have seen some of them, it's quite making it for me, I gotta say. That's exactly why I started recording stuff again. And yeah, I want to share it with you and get some feedback. And I do actually not mind backseating all too much. I kind of feel like there's a streamer called Carnage, and I think he wrapped it up very precisely how I do feel as well, since it's exactly like he feels in this situation. And that is that we're basically all playing this kind of together, and I'm on the couch and I'm just the guy holding the controller, right? So feel free to suggest, comment, feel free to pinpoint at errors I do. I don't really mind. Of course, I do like nice feedback more than mean feedback, but yeah, I don't really mind too much. If you feel like you gotta say that I did something completely wrong and fucked up, feel free to. I mean, it's your choice. Man. Okay, so what's happening here? I gotta explain it a little bit. So we have to to wear this Covenant of Artorias ring here, which allows us to traverse the abyss, where we will be fighting the Four Kings This, however, requires us to remove Hevelring, so that we have so much less equipment burden right now. I do think that Dragon Tooth is therefore not really viable here. Let's actually, yeah, go with the Dragon Knight Sword, since that's so much lighter, and then we might even wear some armor. Oh man, the quarter of 76.8. Man, I don't want to do this on stream. It's working out like this. We're looking like shit, but yeah, I guess we can do it like that. Maybe we can wear some Wanderer set gear here. Yeah, okay, that's it. Oh no, it was working out first and then it didn't anymore. Strange. I think it sometimes needs a second to update, basically. Yeah, so I do want to use this when we're down there, and we only have 6 Estus left. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, we're now getting to the bosses where the low amount of Estus is really starting to become a problem and to kick in as a disadvantage. Okay. So, especially in combination with Power Within, which is just drawing HP from us continuously now. Oh no, he's so far away, and he's starting with a range attack, man. These are tough to dodge and annoying as shit. Nope. One hit. Okay, damage isn't looking too bad. Okay, man, this projectile is still going. Come on. No, don't kick him. What the fuck? Okay, that's the first one. We will presumably get 4. There are situations where you get 3 or even 5, actually. Quite a quirky fight in that sense. But yeah, for now we're fine here. Damage is quite nice. Our upgraded sword is really superb. Alright, let's get rid of him. Oh, I think for one hit we weren't close enough. It's actually drinking security Estus here, even not really missing much health. Better safe than sorry. Oh, come on, next one. While our buff is still up, feel free to spawn, please. Where you at? Come on. Man, it's just draining our health. I should have drank later. I didn't know it takes so long. I thought that when one dies, the next one would spawn a little bit faster, since it's a kind of a DPS race, this boss here. So you have a huge problem if you go here too early, and then you don't manage to kill the kings in time. Then you will have the situation that you have 2 or even 3 of them active at the same time, and yeah, that can lead to big problems, of course. They do have this, yeah, let's call it rubber band behavior or social aggro behavior, where they don't attack all at the same time, and they rather let you fight one of them while the others stay back. But they do like to do range attack in that situation, and as you can see, that can be actually quite annoying. So our Power Within buff ran out here, but that's not too much of a problem. Another projectile, of course. But as you can see, we're almost done. We do not have to finish this one off. Okay, let's not die here. Although the projectile might be hitting us now, but I think that's worth it. Just to rank up. It's sufficient when the boss bar reaches 0. I hope you could see that with my camera there. But yeah, you don't necessarily have to finish all 4. Again, if you do really a lot of overshooting damage, so do much more damage than... So if you do a lot of overshoot damage, that's when one of the bosses do only have a very little HP, and then you do a big chunk of damage. You can overshoot so much that you only need to kill 3 of them, but that's kind of tough to do. So we got the Bequeathed Lord Soul Shard here, as well as 4 humanity for us. Nice. And obviously a whole lot of souls. So let's head back. And we're going... where we going next? That's a question. So we got Seath, we got... Okay, again, I think we gotta go to the demon area. So let's head to Daughter of Chaos. Yep, right. Alright, so from here we of course gotta run for quite a while. Do we want to spend the swords? Man, I could have, but that bonfire is inactive. We gotta do it at the next one. And I don't think that it is important for this area here, but we missed some dragon scouts at the Ash Lake, where the Hydra was, at the huge tree. So I'm kind of thinking about going back there to get the remaining ones. I think we missed 2, so let's just check. Reinforced weapon. How many do we need? Okay, we need 4 and we have 1. So even with the 2 that I'm thinking about, it wouldn't be sufficient. Okay, so I think I will look up where we get another one after that. And yeah, I definitely plan to upgrade this weapon to 2+5 before we head to the really difficult boss fights. But for now we can just roll with it. So as you can see, no strength scaling on this one. I'm still thinking about going to one-hand this, but how many more bosses are there where we are really going to parry or going to block with the stamina recovery shield? Not too many, so I think we might as well go for 50 vitality there. We can also go back to our trustees Hevel ring here. Maybe, okay, we got the dragon tooth already. Does it work out for now with the equipment? Okay, it does. Maybe we can wear a hood as well. Not quite, okay. Then without the hood, yep, that works out. So we were in this area already for a brief moment. If you remember, that's where we killed Ceaseless Discharge back there. And after killing him, he lowered the lava level down here, or the magma level. What is it? Lava or magma in this case? I know that it has something to do with being on the surface or coming out of the vulcan or anything. But I don't know quite the difference, actually. So, here in the back, we have a lot of Taurus demons, which is the first boss fight we encountered. We could opt to kill all of them and then get, I think, like some strange ring back there, which we don't really need. Improving some, I don't know, bleed resistance or whatever. Not quite sure about what it is. And I think there's a Chaos Ember or something like that. But yeah, as well, we don't really need that. And by the way, this guy here is the Caper Demon. So we're getting into the area where the first bosses just become standard enemies here, as you can see. Kind of a way to tell the player to not go here too early. Yeah, but I think we are prepared. The next boss shouldn't be a problem. I'm quite confident that it isn't, actually. I think there are certain enemies on the way which face a much bigger problem than the boss itself. So we have Invader Kirk. He could have also invaded us at the depths, but I think we moved through that area in such a way that he actually didn't. Oh, that was too far away. So is he coming from there or from... Ah, he's coming from there. Okay, heavy hit. Boom! And maybe a light attack after that. Is he... Yeah, below half. Right. So... okay. He's staggering us. Not enough armor. But down he goes. Man, our weapon is so strong here. 30k souls. Nice. Humanity from him. Okay. And his barbed straight sword. I think it's not a good sword for itself. It has bleed proc on it, I think. Bleed status effect. So again, bleed will rather be interesting in runs where we are not allowed to... Demon Great Machete, nice. Where we are not allowed to upgrade our weapon or something. Or where we are for some reason just missing high damage weapons in any form. In these cases, trusty bleed weapons, even when not upgraded, can be quite useful to proc that bleed effect and make enemies lose, like, I don't know, 20% or something of their health. So that can be quite strong in these cases. So these worms here are big motherfuckers, I gotta tell you. He's yeah, kind of guarding the bonfire, as you can see. And I think the stretch here is to, yeah, try to get one hit in and then move away. Okay, with this weapon, he's a 2-hit. In most of your runs, if you play this as well, he will definitely not be a 2-hit. Rather take much more hits to kill. But yeah, our trusty Dragon Tooth, wielded two-handedly here, is actually quite strong. Actually, is it even stronger when two-handing it? 5, 4, 6, since it doesn't have scaling? Yeah, I mean, okay, we do not have enough strength to... Okay, it has a little bit of scaling. Do not have enough strength. Okay, we can actually just two-hand it and see how much scaling do we get. Menuing. Okay, plus 140. That's actually not bad for having a D strength scaling. But I guess that's because we have 29 strength, so basically 30, let's say. And then, again, it's multiplied by 1.5 when two-handing. Yeah, so even with the descaling, that's quite a bit additional damage. This, by the way, here is some form of a boss teaser. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's kind of like the tail of some boss that it's coming up. I guess we'll talk about it when we get there. If you know more about that strange dead enemy hanging on the wall there, please let me know. I'm kind of intrigued by what he's doing there. It's the tail of what's his name? Man, you know, right? Okay, so we have another Taurus demon here. Oh, that actually hit us. Okay. Yeah, managed to try to roll through his legs here. Always nastily rolling through the crouch of the big enemies. Okay, so we can clear this area here, and I think with the brief little look at the clock, we will again be breaking in front of a fog gate, I fear. Let's see, maybe we die beforehand or something. But I'm really promising. I don't do this intentionally. I'm opting for these 15 to 20 minutes of episodes, and with some time lapses here and there, with maybe a cut here and there. It's always a rough estimation only, and not quite the recording time. Okay, and actually it's always quite nice to start off a new episode with a fresh boss fight and then have more level exploration after that. So personally don't really mind, but if you're really watching the episodes in a daily continuity, yeah, I see that it's kind of a nasty strategy. So there should be 2 more coming in front of us, and then there's some trap mechanism where they are, yeah, 2 behind us as well. So I think we just run through, get the item back here, and I do not actually want to fight all of them. Large flame ember, okay. Oh man, I'm not quite sure what weapons we would be needing this for. I mean, flame weapons, but are there flame weapons in this game? I don't think so. I hope to not make shame of myself here, but I don't think there's, oh, is that a flame sword or something? Flame longsword? It's more of a Dark Souls 2 thing. And I really gotta play more around with all the different weapon enchantments. I gotta tell you, even that I didn't know what Occult is doing exactly. I looked that up by now. So just as a FYI, Occult is I correctly assume that it is it's like an alternative upgrade path for holy weapons. And it works in such a way that it still scales with faith, but it deals extra damage to enemies which are associated with holy in some form. Typically here depicted with, oh man, weapon broken? Does it have so little? I mean, I know that the spit of the worms here is acidic and destroys weapons, but doesn't... Okay, it has super much durability left, so we're not talking about this. Oh, we're talking about another weapon. We're talking probably about the shield on my back, I would assume. Because this weapon has near infinite durability. Let's check the shield. 160. Ah, the Pyromancy Flame. Okay. Do we... Okay, we get equipment degradation from this acid spit on a weapon which we are not currently wielding? Just because we have it pre-equipped? I didn't know that. Is it really the Pyromancy Flame? I mean... Ah, yeah, oh man, I just had to look here at the top left. Man. Okay, yeah, so Pyromancy Flame and then arrow, red arrow down, symbolizes, yeah, that it is exactly that. So, we don't need to go there, except we maybe want to get the item, but I think it's quite a run back, and yeah, let's just do that real quick here. Maybe some extra souls. But at the end of the hallway, yeah, okay, 5k souls, not too bad. The door is locked and we won't be opening it, or won't be able to open it for a while. And I think in this playthrough we won't open it at all. It's they are part of a quest chain of Solea, so to say. Yeah, but that will be it for this episode again. Next time we start off with a boss fight. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment, ring the bell, social media, Patreon, all that stuff. And goodbye to the next one.